An absolute fantastic fight from start to finish between both of these ladies, and Claressa Shields now becomes a 3-time undisputed world champion. Obviously, she's done that twice already now at this particular weight. She was absolutely sensational. One thing that I will say, Hannah, obviously we were watching that closely together, but one thing I will say first and foremost about Savannah Marshall: tough, made every single round competitive, but she was in with true greatness tonight. Too fast, too accurate, just too good, Claressa Shields. Absolutely.
She put on an incredible performance. I'm so excited. I think you probably saw me jumping around for joy there.
You sparred with her. You helped her.
Well, I'm just so happy for her. You know, she's put so much work in her whole career and everything. And, you know, this was a fight that she's been wanting, you know, to sort of get over that loss in her previous, you know, in her amateur career. And I knew she was going to do it. So I'm just so happy for her.
Let me wax on this. That was... we saw greatness tonight on a massive night, highlighting and spotlighting women's boxing. A sold-out O2 Arena, the first time that it's a fight. It might be one of the great fights in women's boxing in history.
Yeah.
I think it's a night when 20,000 people filled out the O2 Arena. The first time that female boxers have headlined the event. The first time we've had an all-female card. Claressa Shields showed beyond any shadow of a doubt that she has the right to walk around with that bling around her chest. GWOAT, greatest woman of all time. I believe this woman will fulfill a legacy in both boxing and mixed martial arts and become a world champion in both. A rape victim, abused as a child. She's got an extraordinary story. She's an inspirational human being. And her masterclass or mistress class, whatever you want to call it tonight, in that ring against the very dangerous, very powerful Savannah Marshall. She completely nullified her in there tonight. Fantastic performance. Absolute privilege to watch that and be in the studio with you guys tonight.
The thing that you said right at the start of this, Hannah, was that she takes away your weapon. She takes away your weapon and uses it against you in a way. And the thing that Savannah's been so successful at is being able to keep people on the end of that nice long jab, line them up nice and for that big long right hand. And she just could not get it off at all throughout the course of the fight tonight against Claressa.
No, she couldn't. And what I will say right now is it takes two people to make an incredible fight like that. And Savannah's performance was amazing. You know, it was really good to see. You know, without her, Claressa would have had that epic fight just there and to showcase her skills and her ability. And she just put on such a performance. I'm so happy for her. You can see what it means to her. She's in tears right now. But
she is.
There's that thing about, I mean, we talk about it a lot, and Adam and I will talk about this a lot in mixed martial arts. When you go into someone else's backyard and you fight them in the way that they fight best, which is what she did tonight. Even when she was trapped in the corners in the ring. Look at that. Look at victory, triumph, emotion etched on her face there right now with Mark Taffet, who's been with her a long way. He was a massive broadcast executive in boxing. He has done so much for women's boxing as well.
Absolutely.
To the right-hand side of her there. And Coach Jackson as well, who's a fantastic figure. Look how many, Peter Fury included, great figures from men's boxing are now coming over to women's boxing. We are genuinely seeing the transformation of a sport here, and this is one of those big nights that we'll never forget.
I'm literally I'm obviously delighted because my prediction came in of what would happen, but I'm actually but
just on a personal
on a personal
you want
level.
A bit of money tonight, Mr. Catterall?
Keep that on the down low. but to actually listen, I've been lucky enough, as we all have, to be up close and personal with Claressa, whether we're watching her fight yourself and you've been in there with her. You've obviously fought against her competitively and sparred with her as well. When you get to see this in the flesh, what she actually does, from her footwork, from her distance control, from her ring IQ, from her hand speed, from her shot selection, everything about it, the way that she mixed this fight up tonight, I can't explain to people. Obviously, you listen to us on the radio. She's not just gone in there and rock'em sock'em robots for 10 rounds. No. She's really thought her way through this. She's at times, I'll stand there and have a go with you. Then I'll go on the back foot. I'll let you have a little bit of a go and I'll catch you with counters. Yeah. It's absolutely elite level IQ that we got to see this evening, and I'm just so delighted that played out and such a big audience got to see it.
Absolutely. You know, you just, when I say there's levels to things, that was elite level, and it was just it was a pleasure to watch, and just super exciting for that to be showcased in women's boxing on such an important night. I honestly, I'm so happy.
Can I finish in this section and just say, Ad, we've been talking about a lot of dark, murky things.
Yeah,
we need transparency in boxing.
We needed that.
We've turned a corner tonight, and we've got a bit of light back in the sport, and our heads can come up above the parapet again. Brilliant stuff. Fantastic to witness something like this tonight. Shields, brilliant. Marshall gave her all. Couldn't have asked for any more.
Absolutely.
No, we couldn't. I think we've had a really good evening this evening. I am, straight after this programme, in around about half an hour, going to go back and watch Mayer.
Of course you are.
Mayer and Baumgartner, because I just want to make sure that my scoring there was bang on.
And it will be 6-4 to Baumgartner.
All right,
I'm telling you.
Calm yourself down. And I will 100% probably watch over the next 24 hours this fight that we've just witnessed again.